Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz. Today is September 11, 2016 at 9:55 p.m. Birmingham. Topic: Hillary Clinton's illness. What does she have? I do know that I saw on Fox. It was like they just found out when I saw it. And I'm guessing at about 4 to 5. Came up, they said she has pneumonia. This is what the hospital said. This is what the doctor said. She was on antibiotics and she's contemplating continuing her trip tomorrow, Monday. Let's see how she feels. This is what they said, but I have to disagree. And let me tell you why. Pneumonia. When the doctor asks you, he takes your blood pressure right here, and along with the blood pressure, he'll do a oxygen saturation, which is right here. Believe it or not, I keep these not nearby, but here, my oxygen saturation is 98% right now. That won't make me turn blue. But if it's 80 or under, it probably will. I've not seen any, take that back. I have seen the display of struggling on her, of breathing and walking up those steps. I can understand that. And I can, where they carry her. I mean, sometimes I can't even push a lawnmower on flat ground. But here's what pneumonia, if you have it, this is some things you'll have with it. Fever, chills, and shaking with the chills. And then a cough, and she's had that for a long time. Labored breathing, chest pains, body aches, bluish skin, again back to your oxygen saturation, nausea, and you're sick, you're throwing up, and diarrhea, confusion, fatigue, and then an overall weakness, discomfort, just everywhere. Your body hurts. This is under pneumonia symptoms, okay? Let me tell you the symptoms that are the things that I saw that are symptoms of something else. I saw seizures. I saw a very clear display of dementia. You'll understand me in a minute. When they have to remind her, keep talking. And she'll talk just a minute. Okay, let's get going, and then stop. And he'd pass back by. Keep talking, talk, keep talking. He'd go that way. Okay, let's go again. Here we are, and wherever they were. 3 times. Keep talking. If you have a blood clot somewhere and it develops into a mini stroke will cause seizures. What we have been seeing when a crowd of women around her and she would have one of those seizures, you saw the expression on 3 of the girls. One was fear. It scared her because she thought something bad was happening to Miss Clinton, and it was. That's not good. But it scared her to the point of where she jumped back. That's happened. I don't know how many times, but I know it's happened more than 4 times. Not the 4 shots at the same time, 4 different places, 4 different times. And let me tell you what, these little seizures like that, if they're continued to allowed to happen, what they'll lead into dementia. This is when they have to remind you to keep talking. Keep talking. You forget. you're in the moment, you're smiling at everybody, enjoying it, clapping, but you forget what else you're supposed to do. In my opinion, I believe Hillary Clinton has had a or multiple mini strokes, and which brings on the seizures. And seizures, enough of them can cause and go into dementia. And also, the guy carrying an EpiPen with her, and I don't know what else. I'm sure they had the blood pressure cuffs. I'm sure they had the oxygen saturation sensors with them and all these things. But I don't believe she has pneumonia. That's not what she got. I don't believe you'll see her hardly any better after taking her round of antibiotics. If anything, antibiotics could make that what she's having worse, the real thing. If in fact she has had mini strokes, that is called the seizures. Another thing, I don't want her sick at all. I don't want her to fall down. I don't want her to have a car wreck. I don't want that. I don't want it on her. I don't want it on Kerry, the man I despise. Don't want it on Trump. I don't want anyone sick. I just don't want anyone sick, period. My wife went ill, was sick 18 months, and had her Mars when she died, and it hit me like a 2x4 on the side of the head. And since then, his blood pressure's through the roof. Migraines never stop. Oxygen saturation, I have to keep looking at it to see if I'm alive sometime. But I do well. I get around, I get on my bike, I take off. But I don't want to be sick. I can handle the headaches and I can handle other little things, but I don't want to be sick. My love story is me and my Harley and my grandkids, my kids. But I don't wish her ill to lose an election. I don't want that. I want her to be there to give the good fight and her to return another round if she desires. I don't believe she's going to win anyway. I think Trump's going to win. I don't care how well she is. I think he's going to win, but I don't want her ill. And she has been on my prayer list, believe it or not, but she has been on it since that has been happening. She has, I promise you that. I don't want her ill, I want her well. I want him to win on the level playing field, just like that. And she'll remain in my prayer until she's better. Anyone I put under the prayer, they stay there until they're better. And but I just wanted to give you an update of what I have and what I believe. And again, my belief is just coming out of my mouth, my head. Doesn't mean anything. But the displays of that mean something. And that's what I'm worried about, personally. Keep her in your prayers. Jody Wolf, Expoz.